Tony Watson here with Robert Hall & Associates. Today we're going to talk about why certain expenses aren't tax deductible. I tell every single client of mine when we're going through their list of expenses that every write-off that you take on your individual tax return needs to be an ordinary tax write-off, a necessary tax write-off, and a legitimate tax write-off within the industry that you are a professional or working within. But above and beyond that, the deduction has to be reasonable. I use mileage as an example. Mileage is an ordinary, necessary, and legitimate deduction for most business owners or even W-2 wage earners if you're putting business miles on your car. But remember that if you're putting 30,000 miles on your car and you're saying that 28,000 of the 30,000 miles were solely for business use, that might not be a reasonable amount that you're taking. So when you get ready to list your expenses and put them on the return, if you're a self-prepared taxpayer or if you pay somebody to help you out with tax preparation, just understand that every deduction that you are taking on your return needs to meet those 3 or 4 requirements. It needs to be ordinary, necessary, legitimate, and above and beyond reasonable. So when your preparer tells you that something isn't tax deductible, for instance, life insurance, in most cases life insurance or gym memberships or country club membership fees, those things won't be tax deductible because they are luxury items, and that's written into the Internal Revenue Code. There really is no way to swing that. I think the only person who probably could write off their country club membership would be Tiger Woods. And even then, in an audit, it probably wouldn't stand, just because it is a luxury item. And so when your preparer is explaining this to you, take notes. Make sure that you understand when you leave your preparer's office why you are not allowed to take that write-off, just so that you have justification for yourself in future years or in future months as to what you're spending money on, why that will be tax deductible or why it won't be tax deductible. So thanks for stopping by today.